Hello, welcome back to another video. Ooh. This is a old, smashed up. Well, not that old. It's only from 2021. That's not old at all. That's not old in the slightest. This is a Chromebook from my old high school that was given to a friend of my mom, which I noticed in his truck. Actually, the husband of a friend of my mom. I don't know. We had gender stuff with we had subconscious drive with in groups. Ask any trans person how they figured out that. Noticed this in his truck and stuff like that. And did the whole tried doing the developer mode and then undoing it, which wiped the device, and when it connected, it didn't re-enroll itself. Yeah, they unenrolled this. So smashed up screen. This is a it's hard. It's barely hanging on. Is a Samsung that. And the hinges for the screen look utter crap, and I might try and actually break that out into some USB ports. Anyway, so wait, no, I probably can't do that because that's probably 3.3 volt USB. Anyway, so the screen I decided would be a brilliant idea to try and delaminate. Ended up destroying the LCD. The digitizer was already smashed up. Anyway, so this thing, being one of those fancy modern devices, not much port variety. So got one of these wonderful things off AliExpress. This is a USB-C dock, and in the operating system, this is working fine. But I have a developer mode on. So why don't we restart? Show a bit of an issue. Yeah. Look at this. Don't worry, it's booting. If anyone's who messed with Chromebooks in the past will recognize that boop boop noise that does for some idiotic reason. Why do they do that? What's the point? And there's supposed to be an image shows up, and that's because in its firmware we do not have any idea of what this thing is. Actually harkens back to a bit of a older problem with when USB keyboards came out, because this is kind of not all that different from something like this. We just have a ROM, some RAM, and peripheral, and this only support whatever the hell's coded into it, and in the firmware, it's not gonna have that. It's not gonna know what the hell whatever weird device in here for video output is. It only knows the keyboard, the attached peripherals to on the laptop itself, and the most of them, and the video generation that goes to out to the LVDS, low voltage differential signal, that goes to the LCD, and that's it. Now when I was enabling developer mode, which for some reason now takes a period of time, back in the late 2010s, when I did that, it was just instant. So no idea what's going on there. Brilliant job, Google, of making things worse, as all big capitalist tech oligarchs do. But that's not the point. The similar problem persisted in the late 90s to early 2000s with when USB keyboards were coming out. Up until that point, BIOSes, they only really know PS2 keyboards. Now, support for USB came pretty quickly. I don't know the specifics, but in my experience, even like a lot of early to mid 2000s machines have the knowledge of what USB is, and B, the ability to boot off of USB devices, USB flash drives, all baked in the BIOS. But there was issues with like operating systems and like support. In fact, the Dimension 2400, I have one. I got it. It was very weird. Like if you had like a USB mouse, but then a PS2 keyboard, or the other way around, like one or the other, both wouldn't work. So yeah, this kind of reminded me of that. Also meant messing with this was a little bit difficult because I was literally blind. But yeah, that's almost certainly gonna change in at most like 10 years. We'll have stuff like this that the base firmware is able to negotiate something analogous to the Visa standard that is able to go like, oh, there's a USB 3.0 device attached to me, and it says it has this video thing on it. I should initiate the thingy with it. I should go talk to them, and that's going to be baked into at least some point. So yeah, a little nifty little thing.